Welcome back. We're talking Beacon Hill politics and policy with two ace reporters from the State House News Service, Katie Lannon and Matt Murphy. So, former State Senator Brian Joyce stepped down a couple of years ago under a lot of suspicion and speculation regarding allegations of inappropriate behavior by him, allegedly shaking down businesses within his district for freebies, lobbying for clients, for private law clients without disclosing the connection. All allegations, all staunchly denied. Now, on Friday morning, as we're taping this, he's been arrested and he's appearing in federal court to be arraigned on charges that, as we were taping, we didn't know what they are. What, if any, effect is this going to have on, I guess more to the point, the image of the Senate going forward? Go ahead, Matt.
You know, I do think it's another black mark. The Joyce situation, I guess you could say, was dealt with a few years ago when he opted not to seek re-election and stepped aside. It removed that cloud hanging over the Senate. But with the situation involving now former Senate President Stan Rosenberg and this Joyce thing, you have to wonder if Democrats are getting nervous. So if you just look to the past week, on Tuesday, after Rosenberg was in the headlines for weeks, a Republican, Fitchburg City Councilor Dean Tran, picked up a seat, flipped the Democratic seat in the Senate in the special election. He's coming in. You can't help but think that some of these things may catch up to them when these Democrats run for re-election.
Katie, Governor Baker's been Mr. Milk and Honey in his dealings with the legislature. He's avoided taking shots at them to a great extent. But he could be facing, I think a lot of people don't understand how tough his re-election fight might wind up being next year. Do you expect he might point to this and saying, hey, all the more reason why you need a check in the governor's office? You
could see that. I mean, last year, after the FBI and the IRS raided former Senator Joyce's law office, you saw from the state Republican Party some messaging about the culture of corruption on Beacon Hill and the kind of painting of the picture that that's a Democratic culture of corruption. I think we'll see probably similar messaging in 2018, which certainly is going to be a busy election year all around.
Let me follow up on that. We're not going to be able to get to everything we wanted to talk about here. We're down to our final minute, but you've both been around Beacon Hill. You're savvy reporters. Is there a culture of corruption in the legislature? Is that fair?
I think in, any legislative body, you have the good public servants and the people who are looking to kind of use their position.
Matt?
There is the issue, though, that, and we've seen Democrat Teddy Warren come out and say that he wants the governor's office in the legislature to be subject to open public records law and public meeting law. There's a level of secrecy that's tolerated in that building that I think allows some of these things to happen if it's not a full culture, and there's certainly good people up there for the right reasons, but that's something that could become an issue in the campaign.
Interesting point. Matt, Katie, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, John.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, John.
And thank you very much for joining us. Right now, I'm going to send it over to my colleagues for more WBZ News.